today's episode of Married to Survival, I'm going to be hunting absolutely nothing because I've been hunting monsters for quite a bit now, so it's about time I go back to the basics. So I'm going to be teaching you some basic tricks of how to survive when you are in a survival-ish type of situation. Naturally, I've been dropped off with the bare essentials of survival, which are, of course, well, for starters, a bag, because I'm not going to carry all this stuff in my pockets. I'm not a video game character. Got my trusty pistol, a box of matches, a rubber knife, because you never know when you're going to run into a black-headed Indonesian turtle, a hatchet, some duct tape, flashlight, an actual knife, Teen Titans communicator, some drumsticks. Okay, this one's pretty deep in there. Some paper, and of course crayon. I left the beige at home. That's a bummer. It's fine though. Another flashlight. Counter Monster Division badge, not really important for now. A case to the hatchet, that should probably be on there. Of course, we are doing the bare essentials, so just the yellow Skittles. I mean, really the only necessary Skittles, and let's be frank, the only good ones. And then, where's it? A hammer, and of course a wok. So with those essentials, I'll show you how to survive. First things first, we're going to want to put the hatchet inside of the hatchet case thing. Safety first. So now, I'm going to want to take the duct tape, there we go. Then we're going to want to take our flashlights, and of course, tape them together so now, when it becomes dark out, we can get light at both sides. Something very important. Not a lot of people know that. Because if it's just going in one way, you can only see there, but if it's facing that way too, you can also see that direction. I'm going to show you how to start a fire over next to water for safety purposes. You're going to just take some crinkled up paper, because if you didn't bring paper, what kind of idiot are you going survivaling, not bring paper? And that's pretty obvious. So we're just going to take a single match. We're going to quickly and keep pressure as we strike against this reddish, purplish, brown thing, so that then it ignites. Okay. That didn't exactly work. Second time's the charm. Alright, so now we're going to want to shield it from... Okay. Didn't exactly work. Third time's the charm. Alright. Alright then. So I'll teach you how to start a fire in a later episode, because I don't think you're quite ready for it. That's more of a survival 2.0 sort of lesson. I seem to have forgotten the black also. So we'll just use blue. Yes. fuse these three items together to make a new, stronger item. So we're going to take the hammer, we're going to tape the flashlights to it. There we go. Now this is just a beautiful piece of ingenuity right here, because that way you can hammer things in the dark. When you pull out a nail or something in the dark, you can kind of do that. So it's pretty good. We got it, 4th time's the charm. Now we're going to take some duct tape, take the hammer, our newly cut tape, and of course a knife, and then we're just gonna tape it to the hammer like so. So now if you need to light some stuff up, you can use this. If you need to hammer things, you can, and if you need to stab or cut anything, you've got the knife handily right there. Fifth time's the charm. Oh, you know what, I ruined it, but probably more accurately placed. Finally, we're going to take some of this tape. We're going to take our hammer, knife, flashlight. We're going to tape it on like so, just so that then we don't accidentally lose our hatchet, because that'd be a real bummer if we're able to keep all of this stuff. Plus then, you know, it keeps you, and you can still hatchet things, still stab things, still hammer. Of course you can still light things up with your flashlights. So it's very useful. Highly recommend doing this if you are capable of recreating this ingenuity. There we go. And a fire has been started. This one goes out to a very special lady. This one's to you, Survival. And finally, the splits. I'm Lance Catchfish, and I am married to Survival.